Hello, gorgeous old broad here. I'm going to be filming every morning for a week or two. I inspired myself by the sample day I did the other day to try to use up all the samples I have sitting around the house that are foundations, tinted moisturizers, BB creams, or CC creams. And so I'm going to film every morning. You can see me applying, and then in the evening I'll check back and evaluate how it did during the course of my 8-hour workday. So here is the first day, and what we're going to be doing today is the Body Shop Tea Tree Flawless BB Cream. Suitable for blemished skin, and the tone is medium. I should probably be wearing light, but maybe I'll get away with it since it's a BB cream instead of a actual foundation. Okay, that refuses to focus. Alright, but anyway. Off with the glasses, on with the cream. Another thing I'm going to be doing while I do this is that I'm going to be wearing the same moisturizer and primer every day, and I'll be also putting the same powder on top so that those stay constant across the board. This has a slight scent. It smells like tea tree. Duh. Okay. Fortunately, I like the scent of tea tree. If you don't, that might put you off. Alright, it's a little dark. I hope it will be like that Youngblood I tried last week, and that it lightens as the, as a few minutes go by and I put the powder on and so on. But anyway, it looks a little orange, but that may change. Anyway, it seems to be a medium to light coverage, as I would expect. Anyway, I'll check back in later tonight, and we'll see how it did as the day went by. At this point, I'm saying it looks a little light, even for a BB cream. A little lightweight, I mean. Anyway, we'll check back later and we'll see. Bye. Hi y'all, here I am. I'm back. It's about 12 hours later, and I am home at the end of my work day. I just did literally powder my nose and touch up my lipstick, but beyond that I haven't done anything. I wanted to evaluate the foundation. So today, as I said before, was I have my glasses off, but it's the Body Shop Tea Tree Flawless BB Cream. And it's so funny, when I came home and I looked at this in my 15x mirror here, I realized that this is the first time, I must be a real YouTuber, y'all, because it's the first time I ever looked at my makeup at the end of the day to evaluate how well or ill it had done. And I've got to tell you, after I turned off the camera this morning, I was kind of dubious because this was a little orange and a little blotchy, and I did, after I finished putting it on in the camera, then I looked in my mirror and I did, tap it out some more and smooth it out, and then I waited for a few minutes and put the powder on, and I couldn't believe it. My face looked better than it's looked in a couple years, and I don't know if it's the diligence I've been practicing since I started watching YouTube videos, the really serious with the exfoliation, or being really serious with my moisturizing, or 2 different moisturizers that I've started using in the past, say, 6 weeks. I don't know what was responsible or if it's this foundation, but my face looked so smooth and so pretty. I couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe it. So I got home and did evaluate, and it still looks pretty. I don't know at what point during the day, because I didn't check or touch up during the day. I had a really busy day at work, but at some point Elvis left the building. I mean, the foundation left the building, just right here on my nose, and it went into a couple of the predictable cracks, like in through here and in through here, and but other than that, it was all still right where I put it. And that kind of, I think, is mind-blowing. 12, 13 hours later. I'm impressed. If I weren't doing this experiment, I'd be wanting to use up the rest of this little sample, although it's already got yucky. Nope. It's already turned to glue. No, okay. So I'll be back tomorrow morning. I'm going to try something else, because I actually probably have 2 weeks worth of this, so I might do this for 2 weeks. Anyway, I'm excited because the first one turned out so well. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow morning. Bye! Hello, gorgeous. It's Tuesday, the 14th of April, and today's contender is Smashbox Camera Ready BB Cream. And it's in light, and I've sliced it all the way around for ease of application. I kind of learned my lesson yesterday, so we're off. Okay, well, first of all, the cover is obviously a lot more correct for me, being light instead of medium. And it's not nearly so orange as that one yesterday. And I don't mean to speak ill of the one yesterday, because if you'll remember correctly, it worked out really well. Hey, you puppies, behave! Children. Okay, well, it looks a little yellow instead of a little orange. But anyway, there it is. I will see you again in about 12 hours, and like yesterday, I'll smooth it out a little more probably before I put the powder, because I can't see very well in this camera image. But anyway, I don't know. It looks like it's a little bit heavier coverage than the one from Body Shop, and it's a little more yellow than it is orange, but we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, I'll check back in later. Bye. Hello, gorgeous. Here I am 12 hours later. After I saw you this morning, I did as I had done yesterday, and looked at my 15 times magnification mirror, got a closer look, and to smooth things out. And this was just horrible. Let's see what it was here. It was the Smashbox Camera Ready BB Cream, to remind you. What it had done, it really literally sunk into every single pore. Not most of them. Every single pore and every single wrinkle. And I tried to smooth it out as best as I could, because time is of the essence in the morning when we're getting ready for work. And then slapped on the powder, which drew even more attention. I mean, I looked like white chicken pox, white measles, something like that.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm taping. I'm taping. Okay.
Sorry.
Quite all right. Anyway, the thing about it is, though, if you back off a foot, you can't really see it. or if you look in the camera, you really can't see it. Nevertheless, you know, there are times in my life where I might want to be up close and personal with somebody and get a little kiss on the cheek or something, should I be so lucky. And that person would be seeing these little white dots in every single pore of my face and every crease of my face. So when I say this is horrible, by the way, I don't mean this is horrible. What I mean is that it doesn't work for me. You know, for you, this might be the greatest BB cream to come across the face of the earth. But for me, for some reason, for my complexion and the other things that I've been using, the constants, it didn't work at all. In fact, let me take a moment to tell you the constants, because I mentioned to you that I was going to be using the same things every morning. Sorry, grab my little basket here of stuff I use every day. Okay, so I'm starting out every day, you know, I'm trying to use up samples. So it's Natura Bissé Diamond Serum Bio Repairing, Intensive Bio Repairing Serum. And I have a couple of these, so even if this little experiment takes me a couple weeks, I should have enough. So I put that, you know, that's what I put down on my face to begin with. And then the moisturizer, sorry. It occurred to me today during the day that it might be a good idea to show you these things. Okay, well this is out of whack. Okay. The powder that I'm using on top of it is Chanel Perfecting Powder. The color is Dawn. This is upside down. There you go. So it's loose setting powder that, you know, I apply with this brush and then put, you know, go over that brush again. Okay. And the moisturizer that I'm using is apparently going to be the last thing I find in here. Okay, sorry. The primer I'm using is Sephora Perfecting Ultra Soothing Primer. Also a sample. And really and truly, I do intend to show you the moisturizer. Okay, here it is. It's also a sample. It's Ulla Henriksen Sheer Transformation Face Cream. Oh, I hate it when that happens. Okay, so anyway, that's what's remaining constant. The serum, followed by the moisturizer, followed by the primer. Then comes whatever foundation, BB cream, CC cream, or tinted moisturizer I'm using, followed by the powder. And by the way, if it's a tinted moisturizer, I won't use the moisturizer. So anyway, those are the things that are staying constant. And so today's experience was just diametrically opposed to the one I had yesterday, where that Body Shop BB cream worked so well for me. This one did not work well at all. So I'll be back tomorrow morning and we'll see what happens then. Love y'all. Bye. Hi, gorgeous. It's what is it? Wednesday, April 15th, and uncharacteristically, I got my shower this morning instead of last night, so look a little different this morning. All right, today's contender is Cargo HD Picture Perfect CC Cream Broad Spectrum SPF 20. Here's what the sample looks like. The color is unfortunately medium, but half the time it just doesn't seem to matter. It works out alright anyway. Okay, this is weird. It's a CC cream, but it's absolutely white. Am I misunderstanding CC creams? Are CC creams usually foundation? Okay. It's changing color on my face. Okay. Alright, one of those. Alright. Not to worry. Anyway, I am already, you know, prepped and primed with all the stuff I've been showing you, so I am completely ready to go. Now the color is looking right. It's looking like a light to medium coverage. Okay. Wow. This should be interesting. Anyway, okay. We'll see what it looks like later this afternoon or evening. Bye. Hello, gorgeous. It's 12 hours later. Pardon me, it's 11 and a half hours later. And after I saw you this morning and put on this Cargo High Definition Picture Perfect CC Cream, which was white and I guess adapted to my personal skin color. So, you know, every morning after I put it on, then I turn on my big reflecting mirror and look closely to see how it actually looks, because I can't tell in the camera. So, it was even more horrible than the experience of yesterday. I mean, it was definitely in every pore on my face, calling attention to itself. It was in every wrinkle and crack on my face. But not only that, it just seemed like, and this has been happening a lot lately, I'm going to elaborate in a minute, like it was like an oil slick sitting on, you know, on water. And I have a whole dilemma about this. You didn't come here for a rant, but I'm going to do a little rant. I've gone through various times in my life where I wore makeup every day to my job, then periods of time where I didn't wear makeup at all because whatever job I had didn't really require makeup. I know that sounds strange, but or because I was retired. Right before I got this recent job, I've been working at home and basically retired for about 6 or 7 years. So before I started watching YouTube videos about a year and 3 or 4 months ago, I had gone for a period of about 6 years where I hadn't worn makeup. I hadn't stopped taking care of my skin, mind you, but I just didn't put on makeup every day because, you know, I didn't leave the house. If I left the house, of course, I put on makeup. But what I have discovered is in that time, either makeup has changed or I got old. Something happened because in the past when I put on my foundation, it was almost like you were just putting a tint on your skin, if that makes sense. But now almost everything I try, it just sits there like some fake horrible thing on top of my skin. It doesn't become one with me. So if anybody out there has any advice as to what I'm doing wrong, has makeup changed? Have I changed? Am I using the wrong stuff? See, Monday, when I used that Body Shop BB cream, that was the first time in literally, since I started watching YouTube videos, that something behaved on my face like everything used to behave on my face. So anyway, as I said, that was my little rant. If anybody has advice, I'd appreciate it. But this, anyway, by far, the Cargo for me has been the worst so far of the past 3 days. Yesterday fell somewhere in between. So anyway, I'll be back tomorrow morning and we'll see what happens then. Love y'all. Bye. Good morning, y'all. Okay, here we are on day 4, Thursday, the 16th of April. And today I'm trying Hello Flawless Oxygen Wow by Benefit. Oh my, okay. Broad Spectrum SPF Brightening Sunscreen Makeup. Okay. Here we go. The color looks really nice. great. It's not coming out of the little bottle. That's not cool. You know, when you go to Sephora, they have that machine that will analyze your complexion to find your perfect foundation color. And it was interesting because I feel like I have just kind of naturally these yellow undertones, but because of various little broken capillaries, I have red undertones on top of it, or shall we say, red overtones? Haha. Anyway, so that ends up making me a neutral. And looking at this on my face, to me, this is looking incredibly yellow. Okay, I'm going to pause this and blend it out a little bit more like I do every day, so you don't have to wait till tonight to hear. You're going to see this whole thing at once. You're not going to be waiting for anything. But, so we have a little more cohesion about how I look before I leave here in the morning. Okay, I'm back. So here's the thing. All of these products, except Monday, really require way more time blending and or pouncing than I'm willing to do on camera. So I've pounced and pounced, and the color's not bad. It's somewhere between Monday and Tuesday in terms of the quality. As you know, Monday I was absolutely, completely satisfied. This is settling into pores around the sides of my nose and lines on my forehead and these lines around here. I mean, it was doing that thing like yesterday where it was sitting like an oil slick on top of my skin instead of becoming one with my skin. So I pounced and pounced and pounced and pounced and finally got it to where it's halfway decent looking. So it's certainly not as good as Monday's Body Shop BB cream, but not quite as bad as whatever it was I used on Tuesday. So anyway, there it is. I'll see you tonight and we'll see how it lasted. Bye. Hi, it's Cindy. It's 11 hours since you saw me. I have taken a moment and looked in my mirror, and this actually got worse as the day went on. As a reminder, this is the Hello Flawless Oxygen Wow by Benefit. And it seemed to gravitate more toward my pores and more toward my lines, and what I did manage to blend out as the day went on started to look even more cakey, sitting on the surface of my skin rather than blending in with my skin. And I implore you ladies out there, if you have any advice for me on this, I'd appreciate your help. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Is it my skin? Is it these products? I'm applying serum. I'm applying moisturizer. I'm applying primer. And then I'm applying the foundation. And I am waiting a good 5 minutes, sometimes more, between each one of those things. And Monday was the only good day. Monday was the only good day in a year and a half. So anyway, that's it for tonight. I'll see you again tomorrow morning. Love you all. Bye. Hi, good morning. It's Friday, the 17th of April, and it's Casual Friday, so it's Ponytail and Blue Jean Day. Last day of the week. Today we are trying Sisley Botanical Tinted Moisturizer in Beige. And I actually used to wear this. I think I still have a tiny bit in a tube around here somewhere. And it used to work for me, but don't know if it does anymore. Because, as you see, my face is going through some weird changes. I did Google last night about this problem I'm having, and some of them said maybe I'm using too much product. So I think what I'm going to do today is dot it on and then blend it out and see if it works any better. Another thing was maybe perhaps the not matching. You know, perhaps using an oil-based moisturizer and a water-based foundation or something. So anyway, I don't know. We'll see. This used to be really nice, though. Maybe it still is. Sisley, as a brand, is cruelty-free, but I believe they're sold in China. So you personally just have to make a decision on how far you're going to go. If you're going to use cruelty-free products that are sold in China, or only cruelty-free products that aren't sold in China. I think as a category, that's sort of where products like NARS fit in. I believe NARS is cruelty-free, but it's sold in China. So anyway, you just have to make your own decisions. Likewise, like the parent company dilemma. So many brands are cruelty-free, but they're owned by a parent company that is not cruelty-free. So that, to me, sort of falls in the same category. You just have to make decisions based on that. So, okay. It looks really good, as good as I remember it, but I haven't looked up close. I'm going to look up close in the mirror with you here, okay? So I can comment really fast. Okay, I got to tell you, it's not settling into the pores. It's not settling into the creases. It's not sitting on top of my face like an oil slick. So this is as good as I remember it. I'll probably blend it out a little bit further, but so far I'm ending the week as I began it, on a high note. But anyway, I will check again later tonight and we'll see how it went. Love y'all. Bye. Hi, Cindy Oldbrod here. It's been about 11 hours, and I just checked this foundation in my magnification mirror, and it has continued to look pretty nice all day. There's a little wear and tear around the nose, but I do still have a little of that sinus thing hanging on, so I do blow my nose sometimes during the course of the day. But otherwise, it has stayed in place, hasn't gone into the cracks or the pores. So I ended my week much as I began my week, on a very positive note. The Sisley is still a winner. So, I've never asked for comments below, but or thumbs up or anything like that, but if you could comment or give a thumbs up to give me an indication if you would like to see me go on and go ahead and do week 2 of the battle of the foundations, BB, CC creams, and tinted moisturizers, I'll go ahead and do it. And if I don't get much of a response, then I'll probably move on to something else. I mean, I might do it on my behalf, but I won't bother to tape it. So anyway, thank you for watching and putting up with my angst about the oil slick on my face. And I'll see you again soon. Love you all. Bye.